A Houston woman is recovering from a rare surgery tonight. For years, she thought she was gaining weight, but it turned out to be something far more troubling. Levi Ismail here with her story. Levi?
Well, Brandy could feel something was off, and that feeling lasted years. When her wife finally said it's time to see a doctor, they were both in shock. Now, we want to warn you before seeing this, the images you're about to see will be graphic. For 6 hours, Tammy Contreras sat in the maternity ward, waiting and thinking. Her wife Brandy wasn't pregnant, but what was inside her?
It was growing.
At first you think you're just gaining weight, but after years you start to wonder.
I mean, you could just tell, it felt like a big rock inside of her stomach.
Brandy was rushed to the hospital.
I think the exact words were, it's a mass 29.5 centimeters, the size of a basketball.
Growing on Tammy's ovaries.
And yet it wasn't considered an emergency.
No insurance meant having to wait almost 6 months until they were able to buy some and then schedule a surgery for this week.
Yeah,
by then,
one hand here,
4 basketballs
and
could
then
fit
the 2
inside.
Down. Yeah, the ovary was so inside that mass that the mass had grew over one of the ovaries.
Which begged the question, why didn't any doctor years before notice something and act?
Yeah, she's still grappling around it, but she's alive, and that's all I care about.
A study from the University of Colorado says 50% of women with irregular periods will get benign ovarian tumors in their lifetime, 30% for those with regular periods. Few, however, to this extent.
They said this is probably over a course of at least 10 years.
Brandy is now tumor-free, without pain and a few pounds lighter, still grappling with what happened, but grateful to be home. The Contreras family says they're grateful for the doctors who ultimately saved Brandy's life. They say they hope others will consider getting checked out if they feel their body changing in a similar way. Len?
Boy, that is really quite a story, Levi. We are glad she's going to be okay.
Definitely.
Thanks for the update.